I would like to ask you, if one day you would have found out that Wakanda was real, would you be surprised?
No.
Why not?
I think that people from the diaspora have some of the most brilliant minds in the world. And so I think each of us represent Wakanda with everything that we do every day. And so, just like how Atlanta, I remember when Black Panther came out, and at the airport, they had a couple of the gates that said Wakanda. And people refer to Atlanta as Wakanda. I think that we are Wakanda wherever we are, just like in church it says when two or three are gathered. I think whenever we are working on teams together, when we have an idea and we collaborate and share and engage with others and have all of our intellect come together in a special way, it's magical, just like the vibranium. And so I wouldn't be surprised. And I see it every day at events like this. I see it all the time, and especially with our young people. So I think it's important that we collaborate. And just like in Wakanda, they refer back to those who came before them for their wisdom and their strength. And even in the fighting scenes, we saw how these rituals are so important to win. I think we all are strong when we come together and we win. So Wakanda's here.
Wow, that's a powerful answer. So, if you were able to communicate with the real Wakanda tribe, like right now, what question would you have for them?
That's a good one. Gotta get my shovel out because that was deep.
Yes, we're diving deep. Once again,
The question I would ask the true Wakanda tribe would be, how did they persevere even when they felt like their land and all of their resources were being taken over and they had those moments where they lost hope? What were those keys to success? Because we can often look back, but as we proceed with moving forward, what are some things that we can do to ensure that we too are strong and win like they did?
wow. So now, if the real Wakanda was able to communicate with us, Black America, what do you think their message would be?
I think they would, if the real Wakanda would try to connect back to us as Americans, I think they would want us to remember whence we came, our past, and remember that those stories serve as our fuel and our tools and our lessons to help propel us forward. Because if a group of people that could walk themselves out of slavery, and we see continue to work hard over the years to reach the highest position as the leader of the free world, and we can do anything. And so just to remember those who came before us, who died for us to have the rights to vote and to become leaders and to carry on their legacies, to make them proud and not lose sight of that and get distracted with a lot that we do experience on a daily basis that serve as distractions, instead of going back within and seeking from above what we need to survive and thrive.
So, with that being said, as you're speaking about within and seeking things from within, do you believe that or do you think that the human's brain can be activated by sacred herbs to unlock and unleash supernatural abilities like within the Black Panther movie?
Definitely. I definitely think that when we think about root doctors and when we think about the ways that natives utilized the earth in order to heal, I think that's definitely something we could definitely channel in this day and age. One, is cheaper a lot of times if we do seek resources that are natural in our habitat. And so it's important that we nourish our environment and that we take care of it, because in essence, that's what we are one with. So
Wow. So now, if I were to tell you that the real Wakanda tribe had a power plan for world peace, would you be interested?
awesome. That would be amazing. I'm all about world peace. So
So, with that being said, do you believe that world peace is possible?
definitely. I think anything is possible. So it just takes enough people believing and then collaborating together to make it happen.
Wow, that's powerful. And now, lastly, the last question that I would like to ask: what would your response be if you were to find out that Marvel was caught lying red-handed about the source of Black Panther, and now because of that, the original source is going back to that of the Africa? Like, what would your response be to that? The ownership is going back to the original source, which is located in Kenya. What would your response be to that?
Amazing. That's awesome, because I mean, I haven't followed up and read the stories for, I know you were saying what if, so I haven't researched and become very well versed, but I think it's awesome. It would reflect the full circle that I think in a lot of ways, just like how a lot of people this year went back to Ghana to experience the door of no return in terms of when we left there to come here and then to go back. I think it's a great time to make sure that all of who we are is back connected. So I think that would be amazing.
So with that being said, do you believe that the tribe should share their story?
The actual Wakanda tribe? Yes, Wakanda, vibranium, I want some. Everything, yes.
Yeah, let us share with us.